My name is Ilia. I'm from AppFollow, and today I will spend about, I think, 15 minutes to tell you about what happened in App Store optimization in App Stores, Google Play, in 2018, and what I want to be happened like in 2019, but I don't know if it's going to happen, but I wish to. So uh, let me tell you a little bit about myself. So, as I told, my name is Ilya. I'm working in AppFollow, and earlier I was doing ASO from 2015 for about 4 years already. It seems for company Avia Sales. Maybe guys from CIS here knows this company, but we have there several travel apps like from flight tickets, from hotels, from journeys, like all this stuff. And I was doing ASO for about 30 countries there, including Arabic, Hebrew, Chinese, and every possible localization. So our apps are getting international downloads only from international ASO. So it's extremely important to do. I will tell a little bit later about it. And currently, for about a year already, just from May, it will be a year. I'm working in AppFollow. This is the ASO tool where you can get your keywords, your reviews, you can get the feature data, rankings, and all the stuff from your apps in App Store, Google Play, Microsoft Store, Xbox Store, and even Amazon. And we are the only tool who have notifications from feature data from App Store. Like if your app got featured only today tab or games or apps tab, we will send you an email or Slack notification. We are the only one who do this, and I'm really proud because actually my team did it. And also we have the great keywords feature like iOS 11 and 12 keywords when you see not only apps in search results, but stories, bundles, in-apps, and all this stuff. This is also extremely important to understand your real positions by keyword. So let's move on. And today's agenda is the small one. It's just 2 points as an introduction to these great guys after me. So we'll tell a little bit about what happens in stores in last year and what is going to happen this year. So just that simple. So what happened last year in the App Store? I marked red text the stuff that I think is more important for us than other. So in May, we got the search ad screenshot A/B testing. Apple didn't tell us literally that it was A/B, but we find a way to make campaigns in search ads to upload different screenshots and just do the costless A/B. You should pay only for installs, and as we know, for apps in search ads, it's quite democratic. For games, of course it's about maybe $2, $5, $7 per install, but for apps, it can be kept before $1. So next in July, we got the first iOS 12 beta with personalized today and new search suggestions. Like you can see on your phone, on your iPhone or iPad, that today now have the personalized cards. Like they don't have the date by date cards, they have today cards, and then more articles or more stuff to read. So, and your search suggestions means that in App Store, when you type a search request, you get not only search results like suggestions for your search, but also you can get the suggestions for stories or developer or other stuff. So next, in August, we got the search as geo expanding. It was, as I remember, Europe was added to the search ads, and we got a great opportunity to find new keywords. Like you got a huge keyword base for Europe countries, and also we got a real, I hope it's real traffic score for keywords. It's quite important for us. So Mikhail, just a couple moments, I will tell more about this. So next, in November, English Australia first. It was first time when it stopped indexing worldwide for iOS 10 and 11. So it wasn't mentioned, but by most of users, because most of users are on iOS 12. So on iOS 12, it was still indexing, but on iOS 10 and 11, it was stopped Why it was sad day? Because almost every ASO tool using iOS 10 API, like they getting data like on iOS 10 device, and couple of the tools, including AppFollow, are using iOS 11 API, and we are getting data like iOS 11 devices. So currently, no one getting iOS 12 data. So it was a sad day for every ASO tool because they stopped showing the real positions for keywords. So in December, Apple added new languages in App Store Connect like Catalan, Hindi, Polish, Slovak, Ukrainian, and other languages. But it's not a huge update. That's why it's black and not red, because these languages are quite low, has low traffic, like Romanian language or create a language. No offense, but it's true because we try to make some optimizations for these languages, and unfortunately there are still a little bit traffic. But my main point of view that you should not forget the developing countries. Like maybe today there are 10 installs per day in Creative, but maybe half a year or year after now, you will get thousands of installs because you were possible to rank high now, and you will keep these positions when these countries will have the traffic. So I hardly recommend you to optimize your listings to these languages and find proper keywords and screenshots and all this stuff. And I guess later you will hear about A/B testing in stores. So what about Google Play last year? So first of all, it was search and browse data announced it, but it skipped Google about a year to finally introduce it, and still it was not so good than we like expectation and reality. So we expect like a big console with all data by keywords and all this stuff, and what we get is just you got 10 installed by search, 90 installed by browse, and without any country and all this separation. So the first big change was in April when Google released instant apps for everyone. So if you guys don't use instant apps, you should. You definitely should use instant apps. I will tell a little more about it later. So and in August, Google released a new app page. We make an analysis and wrote the big blog article about this, but actually it was disappointing because I don't know what Google think, but it's has many problems, many layout problems and logic problems and all this stuff. But it's good. It's look good. It's look fresh, but with problems. So in October, videos in Google Play Store does not jump in YouTube anymore. It's important because if you have a video, it's replacing your first screenshots, and user when see this video, he or she can press the video, earlier jump to YouTube, see some maybe real shows or memes, videos, or copes, and forget about your app and don't download it. So now videos are playing full screen in Play Store apps, so it's not a problem anymore. So that's it about Google Play. Not so many stuff, not so many changes, but of course the greatest changes was about the redesign of the page layout and the search and browse channels data. So let's go next. Unfortunately, app stores are sick this year, and Google Play, both App Store and Google Play, they are sick. So this month started with bad news actually for our ASO guys. English Australia finally stopped indexing worldwide for iOS 12. So it means that actually I heard it by myself because I used English Australia to find like common keywords for Asian region, like airlines. Like I put there all Asian airlines and rank high for these airlines in all Asian countries. It was my part of my optimization strategy. But then on January 5, English Australia was back for indexing, and our positions and our dollars was flying like Elon Musk rocket. But then 1 week ago, English Australia again stopped indexing worldwide for iOS 12 and still doesn't index doesn't index anymore. So Nina, what's this guy names? Do you mean my name or someone other? Okay, so it doesn't index for now, and I hope someday they will bring it back because it was quite good when you have an international app. You can use English UK, English Australia, local language like German, and you got free localizations. Free localizations for your ASO. So it was so it's a big loss for us for ASO guys, as English Australia isn't work. Yes, like you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I think I also know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I will share the slides later. So all slides will be shared later by Kate. So follow our Twitter and you will see them there. Okay. So next is Google Play in 2019 is also sick because keyword positions become device specific. So what does it mean? When you put, for example, 4 devices near your computer, like Xiaomi, Samsung, Huawei, and other devices, and search for on the same account, search for the same keyword, you will see different results. Why this is happening? Because Google are now taking into account your device. Like if your device are slow or fast, it will show the smallest apps in the beginning, maybe games that doesn't require high processor or all this stuff. So if your device likes top flagman like Samsung, S maybe S how is S11, S9 or anyway. So it will show you big games in the beginning and same for apps. So any ASO tool can show you the real keyword position by device right now because it's random. So you can see we may run some tests and so like one position like find work, find job. We made several tests and see like on the one device it's second, on the third device it's 11, then 12, then 51, then 52. So it's absolutely random, and I think it's sick for now. But I hope someday it will. We'll find out how to deal with this, but currently it's not possible to rank or to track your rankings on Google Play. Absolutely. So, hi Anatoly, nice to see you here. What does mean when the language is English worldwide? It means that like currently English UK in English UK is working for United Kingdom, but also all these keywords that are mentioned in United Kingdom, they also indexing worldwide. Like from Germany, if I have a German account, German Apple ID, I can find your app by keywords are mentioned in the English UK. So you can use these for international localization, like for maybe you have some keywords that are not country specific, like hotel, flight, or all this stuff. You can use it in English UK and rank for every country your app available is, except United States, except Japan maybe, or there are a couple of countries with expectations, so it's not a big deal. So okay, let's go next. What will happen in App Store in 2019? It's just a little remark that is my expectations, and I don't think what will be released in 2019, what not, but I hope everything that I will tell about will be released. So first thing, I hope Apple Search Ads will finally go global. They promised us that it will go global in fall 2018, but in fall 2018 we got only European countries. But I hope someday we will see the Asian countries and maybe Arabic countries, because it's quite a growing markets, and we should buy ads there, we should get keywords there, and all this stuff about keyword score and popularity score also will help us to make better ASO with Apple Search Ads goes global. So next one, Google Play data. Now we see these charts, like how many downloads you get from search, how many downloads you get from browse, from featured and all the stuff. But I hope in 2019, Google will show us more data about countries. Like now I can see that I got explored traffic is like 112,000 downloads, and I don't know what country it's coming from, like German or Japan, or and same thing with search. I get only list of keywords there, and I don't know what country is coming from. Like when I see some French words or German words, I can understand that it's coming from French or German. But when I see hotel or flight, I don't know, is it Great Britain or United States or maybe India, or so don't know. So I hope in 2019, Google will provide us more data, more filters, and we can get, like in big SEO, we can get more details about where our traffic coming from. So like featured or similar apps or all this stuff. So we can make optimizations with our mind and not just, okay, I will set this keyword. Okay, let's see your questions. What kind of game there are in screenshots? That actually is not a game, and I don't know what this app it is. It's like one of our apps, and uh, I don't know what can these numbers do for you. About Google Play keywords position, same. No. Categories position are same for every device. So as you see, you can see the like position for an app on 30, and all devices it will be 30. So only keyword position are device specific. Use it on the App Store. Yeah, actually, Michael, I saw this on the when first iOS 12 betas came out. I saw these device-specific things on App Store, but it was quite like maybe a couple of times. So it's not a big deal for now, but I hope it stays on this way. Maybe it's not a contextual recommendation, but I still maybe as Apple does some strange things this year. I think it's just a couple of bags. Device purchase power or popularity. Actually, I don't know for now what it's based on. We are trying to find this out, just making some tests, running some tests, and I guess later this year, maybe before spring, before summer, we will make an article with all these details. So we are running lots of tests right now. Can you see by country if you downloads by Google Play reports? Maybe you can see like only organic. Like I know that I will see like 5,000 downloads from Germany by organic, but I don't see if it's search or explore or featured or all the stuff. It could be better analytics integration. Yeah, I hope someday they will add more analytics. Actually, we had a call with Google Analytics team that managing acquisition reports, and I shared all my pains with them. I hope they will hear me. They will hear anyone who had on this call, and someday they will provide us this big maybe if you guys using Search Console, Google Search Console for websites, you can see there lots of data, and I hope someday we'll see same data for our apps, because now we just know, okay, I got 5,000 downloads and okay, just 5,000 and no analytics there. But I'm sure that Google has this data, but somehow they don't share that. Do you recommend Apple searches? Of course I do, because this is the great way to get cheap installs, because I using searches for some apps and getting installs like from German for 7 or 10 cents per install. I don't think that Facebook or YouTube or Google or Twitter can offer you same price. So absolutely yes, use search ads, and of course if you run auto campaigns in search ads, you won't get any nice results. So you should create your manual campaigns. You should spend some time to figure it out how it's work, to prepare campaigns, to make negative keywords, all this stuff. But of course, it's another topic. Okay, search ads impact ASO. I guess it's a big thing to tell about. I guess we can share some articles later about this, because it's not quite easy to tell how it's impacted. So so silly question, but you only pay per install. You pay in search ads. You pay per view. So per tab. Sorry, per tab. So your user taps on the ad, and if it's got installs, uh, you got the install per 7 cents, for example. If not, you pay more. Okay, yeah, per click. So next thing is I'm offering to you to trust Google AI, because we see now that text optimization for Google will be easier, because Google now lowering results for apps that are using too much keywords in the description. Like earlier, you can fill your description with the keywords, and you get ranked for all these keywords. But now I see that this using 4,000 characters there have negative impact to your ASO. That's why you should write description for humans, like not for Google robots. Write description as it should be easy to read. Don't mess with these keywords. Be aware that Google is watching you. So you should review your descriptions and remove the keyword stuffing and all this stuff, and try to rank organically high for these long tail keywords without like my app is searching flights to Germany, searching flights to Spain, searching flights to Japan, without all this stuff. So new players also should trust Google AI, because this is the only way to try to find new keywords and rank high. How long should be long description in your opinion? Oh, actually, I think it should be long enough to include all keywords you need, but without keyword stuffing. Like I prefer suggesting about maybe 3,000 symbols and more, something like this. Not so long, not so short. You can include many keywords there, long tail keywords without stuffing. So next one, localization. Actually, I was talking about localization since 2015. And when I was talking about localization first, many guys just come to me and say, "What is ASO and why you are talking about this? What is all this stuff and why it's important?" I don't think so. But now I see that App Store localization is really important, because you're stuck in one country, and this is really bad. Competition is growing in your country, and you should cross the boundaries and use international keywords, international app names to find traffic in other countries. So this is chart. This is the real chart from our Google Play console. Like for 3 years, we got the, I don't know, it's 50 times more installs than earlier. And actually, I wrote a small guest article. If you guys download this PDF later, you will be able to check this. But you should definitely do the worldwide ASO. It's not that hard as it looks like, even for Arabic, even for Japanese, even for Chinese countries, but you should do this definitely. Yeah, of course, I could share, but not now, because I can't click it as well. But when you get the PDF with this presentation, you will be able to click on it. So it's really important, and I talking about this on every my webinar and every my lessons. And I don't know, guys, when you're not doing ASO, you're just losing traffic, you're just losing your users. And you see, if we didn't do the international ASO, we was just on the down there, just on 1st February 1st, and without traffic. And also Google and Apple like when you are doing worldwide ASO, when you're localizing your app listings with international app names, with international screenshots, it will be much more better for them, and it's increasing your chances to get featured in these countries. For example, if you get only one language, you will be featured in your country, like in Germany. You will be featured only Germany and all these. But if you have 30 languages for your app listings, you will be featured in all these countries, because Apple loves it. Apple see that you care about your users, and also you will get a higher install rate in these countries. So don't forget about the international ASO and do the stuff. It's not really complicated as it seems. Okay, next one, app quality. in the end of last year, Google was deleting low quality and spam apps like that are using your maybe phone book, that are using your device as a Bitcoin miner, all this stuff. Of course, we used to earn thousands of dollars on reskins, fraud apps, and all this stuff, but it's time to stop now. Maybe it's a small maybe because it's still working, but you should be you should behave well not to be deleted, because it's now chances to be deleted from Google Play and App Store are higher than ever, and Google really tracking these devices, these apps, and deleting them. Maybe I should include here the chart of with quantity of apps in Google Play, and you will see that this was lower than last year because Google deleted so many apps because they were fraud or spam one. So in follow to the app quality, users will tend to choose high-rated apps because, as I told before, competition is growing. For keyword, when you're searching for keyword, you will get dozens of apps, and you will choose the one with high rating with good screenshots. So take care of your apps. Make a proper screenshot, A/B them, like the Nogo will tell you later. Reply to your reviews. So high rated, work with your retention, because if you have bigger or larger retention that your competitors has, you will rate higher than your competitors. If you have more rating and reviews than your competitors, you will also rank higher. And if you will work with crash and error, it says app stability, you will definitely rank higher. So work with your app quality. And first of all, as we are ASO guys here, work with app page. It's a screenshot, it's an icon, it's an app title, it's a ratings, reply to reviews, ask users to change their 1 or 2 marks. So do anything to make your app page looks good. So and the final thing here is app size and instant apps. Now Google Play instant apps are available for everyone, and I think you should use them for all your apps if it's possible, because instant apps is launching almost instantly, and you can open a page, just press the try it button, and app will launch it instantly. So you can check the general MVP of the app, and then decide to download it or not. So user won't leave your app page. You know, when it happened, like you checking some 3 or 4 apps, click installs, then find the app you need, and you will delete anything else. But now you will just press try now button there, check this app, and maybe install it. So include the install CTA in the instant app, so users can try it and then install it. Okay, here are some questions. What do you think about the policies from to ranking SMS? I think that is a good choice, because actually Google Play is a not safe place, I think, because you can upload the fraud, you can upload the spam apps, and Google would notice. But now, when you can't collect SMS or can't have access to call log, Google Play will be much safer place, because it's all about user thoughts about Google. Like maybe I have a Google device, Android device, and download these scam apps, and I thought, oh, this Google Play is a spammy place, so I will switch to iPhone. It's also Google cares about it, so I guess this is a good thing. Do instant apps can impact on permission we need for running apps? It's still, as I understand, right? Your question is still requires some actions in user settings, but I hope someday Google will release it for everyone as users, not everyone as developers. So currently it's available for all developers, but users have to make some actions to get access to instant apps. When Google instant apps, I guess it's already public from last year, so you can go to your Play console and select instant apps on the left panel and upload your APK with instant apps there and try it. You can check our app. You can check almost every news app, I think, in the United States has instant versions because you can just launch it and check the app without installing. So you should use this as well as international ASO. Okay, I guess we have short timing here, so I have to move on. Okay, and here are some advices here, you guys, how to do the best ASO ever. So here's the big App Store optimization book. I guess almost everyone should know about this. Yeah, Convert, it will be available, of course. It's a great book about App Store optimization for everyone, like almost 400 pages, but you get answer on almost every question there. Also, I have written a couple of pages there about stores. So next one is our AppFollow blog. We are publishing articles I guess 1 or 2 articles every week about current situation in App Store, about ASO guide for beginners, about keyword research for pros. So you will find articles there for every level of your ASO. And also we have great articles. We collect some states for featured apps on App Store Today tab and some insights how to get featured, what should you do with your app, like make a worldwide ASO or make a iPad app. So please check it out. It's really awesome there. Also, this link will be clickable in the PDF that you get after the webinar with the recorder. So next one is the Slack ASO Stack community. I'm really happy to see some guys from ASO Stack here. It's a really great community with about 1,000 of users from all over the world. So you can ask there almost every question. You will get a reply, maybe from me. You can see their own use from the App Store, Google Play, all stores, Apple, Google, and Amazon, all these companies, and share your thoughts about what should we do to promote our apps better. Okay, so this is I think was everything what I wanted to talk to you. This 2019 suggestions was just my opinion what will happen with ASO this year. So yeah, ASO Stack, correct. So if you guys have any questions, I guess Kate can say that we don't have time. So you can just a moment. You can add me on LinkedIn or even Facebook, and we can talk more. You can drop me an email, and I will be happy to help everyone because I'm really proud as we have so many guys here to watching our webinar and so many guys interested in ASO. And as a almost first ASO guy who started doing ASO, I'm really proud that so many people are interested in it. So thank you very much for joining us today. And the next, I guess it will be Noga about A/B testing. It's a really important thing in ASO to test what creatives are working better. So I guess that's it. And thank you very much one more time, guys.